is where I'm at for the final. This is the red mat. I was able to clean up the top rotors. I didn't attempt, I tried to do the tail. The blur on the tail was actually a lot worse than the rotor. The blur on the top rotor was, so that proved to be extremely difficult. The rope was a lot more challenging than I anticipated. I had issues. There isn't a lot of contrast between the rope and this wall here. So the issue I was having was once the rope got to that spot, it would basically disappear into the wall. And then the same thing happened here. You notice that the changes in size. It was very difficult to get that to line up because the rope itself would become almost non-existent down here. That's what it looks like over the color bars. I did my best to tighten up the rotors on the top. The shape is held in the alpha and the red mat, but there just wasn't enough color information to pull a full shape from the rotors that show up in the front here. I tried to paint them in, I tried to clone them in. It just wouldn't come out the correct color because the rotors from here, there's so many different varying colors from here that just wouldn't read correctly here. There aren't as many gaps, but when it plays through at its normal speed, it reads pretty well, but you can still see some of the sky through. If I zoom in and just go frame by frame, you can see there's solid here and then it just fades out. When you look in here, there's hardly anything there. It's extreme blur, and I tried to pull a shape, but it just wasn't happening. But yeah, so that's where this is my layout of the script. I did learn quite a bit trying to figure out the rotors and the rope specifically. I had the rope showing through an alpha, through a roto that would end here, and then I had all of the background that would show up and really just kind of ruin the shape. And as this played through, it would fall, and then this is where it would start to disappear. And you can see there's some spots that I missed, but it would start to disappear there, and then it would show up here, and then once it dropped down to the floor, it just that was pretty much the last 45 frames, trying to figure out where the rope was and the shape that it was holding, because it wasn't reading in the alpha. But this is what scrubbed through. So I'm going to push this next month, see if I can clean this up a little bit better. If I can't, then I'm definitely going to try to find some better quality footage, something that reads a little bit better, so because I do want to use a helicopter in future comps. So but this is where I'm at.